question of the day is, does race matter when approaching girls or approaching a guy or just dating in general? And this is a question that probably pops up for a lot of people who are Indian or African American or just some strange race. And the answer is yes, it does play a part into it. And in fact, sometimes, depending on your race, certain aspects of your ethnicity can play out to be sort of obstacles. But the true answer is you shouldn't really let this matter. Like, you still should put 110% into it and strive for the same goals and results and ultimately achieve them. Look at it like the workplace. Look at the American economy. Basically, if you're not white, most of the time you will have a harder time getting a job. That's just the truth of the matter. A lot of the times, and I'm not saying all the time, this is, again, there's always exceptions to a rule. If you're not white, your ethnicity may play a factor into making it harder for you to get a good job or reach the upper echelons of whatever division of employment you're working at. But the question is, are you going to let that affect you and just stop you and make you give up? And all you have to do is look at the people who are not of the white or Caucasian ethnicity, who have made it to their desired job. Obviously, the first example that pops into my mind is Barack Obama. But there's tons of people, Condoleezza Rice, who was I can't remember what position she was, but I think she was Hispanic, and she was a very high up position in the government. So in terms of ethnicity, it's not about does it affect you. The true question you should ask is, should I let it affect me? Because sure, it's harder, but that doesn't mean you can really change that. What you can change is whether you're going to be affected, whether it's going to hinder your performance, or if you're going to move beyond the obstacles and take on all these things that other people won't have to in order to achieve your goal. And that is what I think one trait that a lot of successful people have. They're not comparing themselves to others and saying, oh, these people have it easier. A lot of times they're taking on all of these sort of obstacles and even sometimes acknowledging. In fact, I don't even think they acknowledge it. They don't even consider it, because if they do, it gets in their head. But they just sort of disregard the fact that they have more obstacles, whether they do or not, than other people. And they're not concerned about whether it's fair or not. They move beyond this, and ultimately they achieve their goal. And as always, it's a minority, because it's a very hard thing to do. It's very tough to do, especially when all odds are against you, or a lot of other people have it easier to begin with. But that's my 2 cents for the day. I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys later, and leave your comments and feedback about this topic below.